That sergeant of yours may pull that withdrawal he's so anxious about.
Yeah, well, that captain of yours may wish he'd taken a sergeant's advice before this is finished.
A British captain doesn't take advice from an American sergeant.
Left track!
You wanted to stay, huh, Captain?
Now we're locked in.
Captain, you have a bazooka?
No, it was knocked out.
What about anti-tank grenades?
None left. A hand grenade won't do much good, Sergeant.
It might.
Fall back! Fall back! Fall back! Fall back! All right, Rawlings. See that the men get ammunition distributed to them in their positions. And work them turn and turn about so they can get something to eat.
All right, sir.
Good work, boys.
Thanks, Captain, sir.
Well, Sergeant, for a man so obstinate by nature, you've proved yourself refreshingly inventive.
That means thanks, and you're welcome.
Germans have taken up position further down the road.
They'll be back with a lot more like them.
Well, we'll be ready for them.
But, Captain, those orders I delivered yesterday, they still stand. We're not completely cut off yet. We can still pull out and try for that road.
We could. But Jerry seems to want this depot pretty badly. He might even give up his advance if he can't get it.
Captain, we were lucky this time. If they really want this depot, they have the strength to take it, and you know it.
We shall see, Sergeant. We shall see.
Combat. Starring Vic Morrow. And Rick Jason. Guest star, Ronald Howard.
He must still be looking for that Nazi that killed his sister.
I hope he never finds him.
Everybody okay?
Hey, jolly good show, ain't Sarge?
Sergeant, you were superlative.
Hey. How much longer we got to stay with this sporting group, Sarge?
They were ordered not to. Don't sell them short.
Sergeant Saunders! Captain wants to see you.
Give him a hand here, huh?
All right.
Has Corporal Joyce reported on our ammunition yet?
Yes, sir. We have a fair supply of small armed ammunition, sir. No anti-tank weapons and a few grenades.
Well, what about mortars?
We lost our only 3 mortars in the first attack. We're trying to build a new one, sir.
You're building mortars?
Well, it's not so unfeasible, Sergeant Saunders. We have a maintenance shop in the yards, you know.
All right, so maybe you can build some mortars, but as far as us holding out here, the percentages are getting worse.
Sergeant Saunders, I gather you find the esprit de corps here a little hard to understand. Is that so?
No, sir, I find it unrealistic. Look, Captain, I know you have wounded men. You don't want to leave them, all right. But you've got a couple of vehicles. You could carry them. You make a run for it now, you're still liable to get through. You stay here, there won't be enough left of you to bury.
I will not retreat, and I will not accept defeat.
Captain, pride and principles don't apply in this war. Especially not in a place like this.
I am thinking of my men, Sergeant Saunders. I do not want to have them killed.
You mean killed retreating or staying here to die on your terms?
Sergeant Saunders, nobody's going to die on anybody's terms. We are staying here because I believe it is the best thing to do.
I hope you're sold on that belief, Captain. Because every time one of your men dies, they're going to wonder if you were right.
Come on, bring the rest of the equipment. Here, plug it here. That's right. Now, pop that in there. And usually, we'll need a couple of sandbags. Get a couple of sandbags, will you?
What's that?
Right in front there. That's the idea. And one over here and back. That's it, in there. Just, that's good. Another one for here. That's it, one over here, that's it. That's it. Beautiful job. That's fine.
How many more do you want?
One more would do. Well, don't knock yourself out, will you? I don't think you're working hard or something. Come on. Hurry up. Ah. There she is.
Hey, what do you got there? Homemade mortar?
Hey.
Boy, you guys rinky-dink. They ought to make us up some slingshots next.
Young fella's a comedian.
How many more grenades you got left?
About 30.
Gotta make every one of these count.
Hey. The TNT'll improve their kick a wee bit, I'm thinking.
Hey, TNT ain't gonna do you no good unless you pack it in tight, you know? Otherwise, you'll just be making a bunch of noise, that's all.
Hey, maybe you could scare the crowds to death.
You're a big, ugly sort of bloke. Maybe you'd like to go out there and scare them yourself.
Hey, well, listen, you keep talking mean to me, and I won't let you play with my grenades.
How's it coming along?
Just fine.
In. Yes, Rawlings.
I've distributed fresh ammunition to the outpost, sir. And the mortar will be working soon.
Oh, that's splendid. Tell me, how is Giles?
Coming along, sir.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. And the rest of the men, are they in good heart?
Well, as can be expected, sir.
Stand at ease, Rawlings.
Yes.
I'd like to ask you something.
Sir?
Rawlings, do you think that we should stay here and fight?
Not for me to say, sir.
I'm asking your opinion, Sergeant.
Well, it's not for me to say, sir. I do as I'm told.
Yes, I know you do, Rawlings, always, but do you agree with Sergeant Saunders that we should attempt to withdraw?
Whatever you do, sir, I believe in your judgment.
Yes, but Rawlings, if we stay, and I'm proved wrong...
I never think of that. You're the captain, sir, and I'm the sergeant, and that's the way it is.
Yes, all right, Rawlings. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Robert. Hey.
What was the boy doing over there?
Looking for the German who killed his sister.
I see.
Look at him. We should get rid of it. Cry or do something.
I think he's seen too much of all this to cry easily, Sergeant.
Captain.
Yeah?
Captain, your man Giles in a pretty bad way. He needs a hospital.
I know he does, Doc, but look, in the meantime, do what you can for him.
I already have, sir. Captain, he's asking for you. I think you better go in there.
All right. You wanted to see me, Giles?
Yes, sir, I do.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Will you answer a question?
If I can.
Why are we still here? Why haven't we tried to get out?
Because I consider it best that we stay.
Sir, I'm willing to take my chances on the roads.
I'm sorry, Giles. It's not quite as simple as that. You see, there are other considerations. I believe that this depot is very important to the enemy. Important enough for us to stay here and defend it. I believe that we can hold out here. And I believe we can win.
You know something, sir? I always thought I'd be the heroic type. But now I find I'm not very heroic at all. I just hurt very badly. And I don't want to die.
Charles, you are not going to die.
Since neither of us are doctors, I figure I'm in a better position to be the judge of that. I want us to leave now while maybe there's still a chance for me.
I'm sorry, Charles, I can't do that.
Yes, you can if you want to. All you're worried about is the shame of it. Well, I'm worried about me. And I say, let's leave, or retreat, or withdraw, or whatever you want to call it. I want to get out of here now. I don't care what happens.
Captain.
Captain Giles is dead.
Ich möchte das Hochwort sprechen.
The lieutenant wishes to see the commanding officer.
Ah. Well, kommen Sie mit mir, ja?
Bleiben Sie hier.
You bring up the rear, Corporal Joyce. And, keep your eyes open, lads. All right, go on.
Come here, Marcher.
Sir,
I want you to set up all the mortars.
we've only got one.
We've only got one working Marcher. Got it?
I've got it, sir. Yes.
Right.
Warten Sie hier bitte. Tell him to wait in. I'll ask the captain if he'll see him.
Wir sollen hier warten.
Sagen Sie ihm, wir überwacht und umzingelt. Und wir sparen Blut auf beiden Seiten.
The lieutenant wishes me to inform you that you're completely outnumbered. He gives you this chance to surrender.
Oh, it's very kind of him, I must say. Seems we have a generous and compassionate enemy. Tell your lieutenant that I am touched by his concern, that I am also concerned for his welfare, too. Tell him that we have no intention of giving in, and that we and our American friends here will hold on to our position, if the lieutenant so wishes, until there is not one single solitary German left alive in this whole sector. Do I make myself clear?
Der Herr Hauptmann, der ist Ihnen sehr dankbar, aber er lässt Ihnen sagen, dass er auch für Ihr Wohlbefinden sich sorgt. Er und die Amerikaner, die wollen kämpfen so lange, bis der letzte Deutsche erledigt ist. Er will Sie fragen, ob Sie das verstanden haben.
Thank you.
March up. Sir.
Is that mortar ready yet?
Yes, sir.
All right, don't fire till I give you the order. Sergeant Saunders, will you take your squad and cover our right flank? Right. Soldier! Nelson, get in there. Ready. better get him in the station. Sergeant Rawlings, I want you to take over command. Let's get him inside.
Keep a sharp lookout, lads. There'll be some hot tea up in a minute.
How's the man? How's the bathroom? How's the bathroom? How's it coming? I want to know. I must know.
Is he coming around?
A couple times.
He's lost a lot of blood. He needs a hospital, Sarge.
They all need a hospital.
Sarge.
Yeah, Cage.
When are we gonna get out of here?
Pretty soon, Cage, pretty soon.
Rawlings, Saunders, Sergeant Saunders, Rawlings. Rawlings. Sergeant Rawlings, Saunders and Sergeant Rawlings.
Captain! Everything's all right, Captain. Now take it easy.
You think I'm a fool, don't you, Saunders? You don't give much, do you?
What else is there to give, Captain? I followed your orders. You took over responsibility.
Yes, I know. I haven't changed my ideas. I'm just as determined to remain here as I ever was.
Are you, Captain?
Yes, I am, Sergeant.
And why do you need me to tell you that you're right?
I don't. You see, I've decided to release you and your men. You're free to go back to your unit. No comment.
What do you want me to say, Captain? I'm grateful. You pick a bad time to grant favors and become friends.
No. I don't need friends.
That's right, Captain, you don't. You need my firepower and my squad. And the only way you're going to get them is to order me to stay.
I'm giving you a chance to get out now. How's the captain?
Sarge, what did the captain have to say?
He offered to let us go.
What? You mean we finally got to get out of here?
Yeah, I don't follow you, Sarge.
Well, why ain't we?
They got nothing left. They need us.
Well, they might need us, but that still don't make it no less stupid.
Look, Kirby, if you want to go that bad, you just go on. Go on.
I just want to take off. I was just talking about it, that's all.
And the talking's over with, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess it is.
Softened us up good, they did. They'll be coming any minute now. They were only waiting for daylight.
Bleiben! The lieutenant wishes to surrender.
Blimey.
He reminds you that he's an officer and demands treatment in accord with his rank.
Faversham, run up and tell the captain. Double. You come with me. Grab them quick, lads, before they change their minds.
Now, come on out. Out, come on, out. Out! Wait there. Captain. Sir, the Germans are surrendering.
It's true, Captain.
Doc, Sergeant, help me up.
Wir sind von der Einheit abgeschnitten und können nicht mehr zu Front.
We have just received word that we have been cut off from our unit. We cannot reach our lines again. Es ist soweit, Herr Leutnant.
I'll take that. Tell your lieutenant that I accept his surrender. We all accept.
Der Hauptmann akzeptiert die Übergabe.
Herr Leutnant, gern Sie Rollins take the left and... Bristol.
We waited for you in Eisenhower.
Oh, we got detained.
Looks like you detained a few Germans. Their offensive fell apart this morning. We pushed them back where they started. Battalion will be moving in soon. We can pick up casualties in.
Lieutenant, can you spare some of the 8 men? We can use them in the station.
Sure thing. Okay, fellas, help them out. I'd like to see that British captain.
Sir?
What's his name?
Captain John, sir.
Yeah, where is he?
I'm afraid he's dead, sir.
Oh. When was he killed?
He died right after the surrender, sir.
All right, Sergeant, saddle him up. We'll move him back to our old position.
Sorry, Rollins.
The way things turned out, I wonder if the captain would have been sorry he didn't do things your way.
It doesn't matter. He did it his way. Got the job done. Is there anything we can do for you?
No. We'll just wait here with the captain till they come for him. Thank you.
Could you take another passenger, Lieutenant?
Where am I going to take him?
Up ahead in the town. He's ready to go home.
Come on, son. Let's go.